What's up people, I'm NotBae, and today we're going to talk about Kazuya and his reveal trailer for Smash Ultimate that happened in the most recent Nintendo Direct on June 15th. I've seen a ton of mixed feelings about his reveal, ranging from pure joy to absolute sadness and maulding and everything in between, and I thought it would be cool to share with you guys my thoughts and opinions on the trailer, how excited I am for the character, and what I think we should expect from Kazuya in Smash. The gameplay you're going to see is a compilation of 3 stock games I got on Elite Smash as Mewtwo. I would have Kazuya gameplay, but he is obviously not released yet, and I don't want Nintendo to copyright block me just yet, so there you go. But without further ado, let's get into it. First and foremost, my reaction. I was fortunate enough to watch the Direct with a friend during my lunch break. Overall, I was very happy with the Direct, though that isn't saying much because I am very easy to please with these kinds of things. But for Kazuya specifically, I was overall pretty excited to see another fighting game character. I definitely don't have a strong connection to him like I do with Terry and Steve, but I was definitely pumped. As someone who has Scorpion as one of his top picks for DLC, seeing more fighting game characters in Smash just brings a smile to my face. Now this is obviously just my opinion, and you are absolutely justified if you were disappointed or didn't want another fighting game character, since we already have Terry as DLC. The thing about Smash trailers that I've noticed is that there are 2 main ways to view them. You either view them as a competitor or as a fan of video games, and whichever way you view it will usually dictate how excited you are for the trailer. Competitors will look at Kazuya's moves and combos and certain mechanics like his auto turnaround and potential comeback factor, while a fan will view the trailer based on how iconic Kazuya is and how faithful his moveset is to his original games. I like to think that I ride the line between a competitor and fan with a slight lean towards the fan, hence why I was excited to see Kazuya get revealed. In my mind, Smash has transitioned from a celebration of Nintendo to a celebration of video games in general, and thus I'm a huge supporter of characters that come from huge video game franchises, regardless of how quote-unquote lame they are to play against. It's the reason why Steve is still my favorite DLC character, period, even though I honestly don't really enjoy playing as or against him. And for Kazuya, it's the same deal for me. Tekken is a widely popular fighting game series, which made me very excited that it finally had a representative in Smash, despite me never actually playing a Tekken game, even though I actually think I own Tekken 6 on my Xbox 360, but whatever. But enough about my reaction. What gameplay did we get to see? And this is the part that I'm sure a lot of you are probably interested in, since we all like playing competitive Smash. And when a new character is revealed, we want to know whether they're good, bad, ugly, and all that junk. Unfortunately, I've never been a huge fan of giving tier placements based off of reveal trailers, since we just don't have enough gameplay to look at. Also, if you follow me long enough, you'll probably know that I just don't like tier lists in general, so I'm not going to give Kazuya a tier or a breakdown of the gameplay. Instead, I'll give you guys my predictions of how I think he will fight, anything particular I noticed, and the potential weaknesses he has. So let's get into it. Based on the gameplay we were given, it definitely seems like Kazuya will largely be a ground fighter, very similar to Ryu, Ken, and Terry, and this makes logical sense, since traditional fighting games are largely fought on the ground. In terms of combos, he looks absolutely terrifying, especially with that 10-hit combo showcase at the very end. But what's interesting is the combos look very Tekken-like, and what I mean is that they string together extremely well and are very, very long. So I'm interested to see how Smash DI will affect his combo routes, and how to actually input everything, because Kazuya had an absurd amount of moves showcased. Another weird mechanic I noted was Kazuya's ability to crouch dash and crouch jab, which even low-profiled a projectile in the reveal. And as you all know with Pikachu pancaking, Joker's dash, and ZSS, well, anything, low profiling things and being difficult to hit is a blessing in Smash. So the fact that this taller character has a low profile movement option is potentially very powerful, especially since it didn't seem like Kazuya had the best movement speed. Which then brings us to Kazuya's potential weaknesses. Again, this is all speculation since trailers will very rarely show a character's shortcomings, but I did notice 2 flaws that can potentially be problematic for him. Lack of a projectile, and lackluster movement. While the devil form did show us a laser beam that he emitted from his chest, the trailer did not show any projectile from his normal form. Not only that, Kazuya moved very little in the trailer, and the few times he did weren't all that fast. For anyone who has played Smash competitively, you'll probably know that having a projectile and being fast are 2 of the most important qualities of being a good character. Obviously there are exceptions to the rule, but assuming Kazuya has relatively underwhelming movement speed, not having a projectile means he can potentially get zoned out until he reaches the devil form. Think of Incineroar, a character who has combos and kill options for days, but is not really meta relevant because he is slow and has no projectile to speak of. I don't think Kazuya will be that extreme, but it is something that I couldn't help but notice. And to close out the trailer, since it is a Smash DLC character, Kazuya seems to have some sort of mechanic where he adopts his devil form that supposedly makes all of his attacks stronger. This seems to be his main niche that separates him from Terry, Ryu, and Ken. And comeback mechanics are definitely things that the Smash community is very divided on. On one hand, having a mechanic that always means the character is in the game and has a shot of winning is exciting for the viewers because games can all of a sudden become very intense and turn into last stock, last hit situations. As a competitor, comeback mechanics drive everyone crazy, for better or for worse. In a game where so many characters deal massive amounts of damage, having a mechanic that puts them into overdrive can be very frustrating to fight against. Now, while we don't really have any further information on how the Devil Form gets activated, the trailer did show Kazuya getting closer to achieving Devil Form the more he threw people off the cliff. This could mean that you can charge it by scoring KOs or dealing enough damage, but again, this is all just speculation by me, and we will definitely learn more come June 28th. Overall, Kazuya seems like a really awesome addition to the Smash Bros. Roster. Whether he'll be top tier or low tier garbage remains to be seen. All that matters is we have another character coming our way, and hopefully another set of buffs and nerfs to look forward to. And that alone is something to be excited about. And that is going to conclude my analysis on Kazuya and his reveal. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something useful. If you did, as always, let me know by leaving a like and subscribing if you would like to see more. If you want to tell me your thoughts and opinions on the trailer or the direct as a whole, definitely let me know in a comment below. I know there's a lot of Metroid and Breath of the Wild fans who are definitely on the upswing right now. That's all I have for now, and I will see you all later. Peace out.